Welcome back, my lovely people, most especially my subscribers. Thank you for joining me once again. I hope you are doing great as usual. I chose between making lunch or getting this video out there because it's something I've been meaning to do for the past 2 weeks now. Oh my god, I get so busy that I wish to put videos out every week on my free days, but I get so tired on my free days, and I just tell myself, you know what, just rest. But I was determined to talk about this Keke Palma issue. And yes, today is the day, and thank you for joining me. This is why I said we've missed a great woman, and that woman is Cynthia G for me. The last video I did, I said Cynthia G was powerful, and I got lovely comments back saying she wasn't, that she hated black men. And that kind of surprised me, whereby black men think they are hated for being corrected, for being exposed, for their behavior being exposed. They think they are hated. And that further reinforces Cynthia G's message and other black women's message and complaint regarding black men, because they do not listen to learn. They listen to argue. They listen to hate, but they don't listen to learn. And if I was a black man, Cynthia G's message would wake me up. It will wake me up if I was a man. And I do think that message wakes black men up, but they go and they use that message on other race of women, but they don't use that message when they are with black women. Back to the topic at hand, which is Keke Palma, or whatever her name is. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it properly. The news going on is that she obviously is in a dilemma in a relationship, and that relationship has to do with domestic violence, which we all know that is black men's power when it comes to being violent when things don't go their way. Yes, when it doesn't go their way. Black women or women must know that men, they are transactional. Yes? The minute you don't cuddle men, the minute you don't cuddle them or please them sexually one way or the other, they are not nice to you. They are not. They are not respectful towards you. They are not. This makes me just conclude that women really do not love themselves. You don't love yourselves, because if you love yourselves, then this repeat of abuse, disrespect will not be going on, and you will not be tolerating it. I don't care how long you've been with a man. You should know that man already. You should know the man even before planning to have children with this man. You should know the man you're planning to have children with. You should. You should. I don't get when Black women especially. You improve yourself. You develop yourself with education or whatever it is you developed yourself with therapy, with healing, and then decide to go and get with a man that has issues, a man that is problematic. I don't understand the desperation of women. I just don't get it. When I can really, really, truly say that you women are the prize. A man is not a man without a woman. I know they've turned it to a woman is not a woman without a man, but the truth is a man is not a man without a woman. But you women stay pleasing, stay dying. Yes, stay envying yourselves and killing yourselves for a man's love or a man's attention. I do not get it. I do not get it. Personally, I've been decentering men for the longest time. I've been celibate for 3 years. 3 good years I've been celibate. No touch of a man, no man around me, just me, myself, and I. And I am loving it. The longer it gets, the longer I feel like maybe I don't even need a man anyway. Maybe I truly don't need a man. I'm not saying I don't need a man, but I'm just saying when it comes to this love business and relationship business and marriage business and all this other business out there concerning men, I don't need a man. Yes, I can pay a man to probably repair my car or fix something in the house. Of course, I need a man. But I'm just saying relationship wise, because it's becoming problematic. I don't know if Black women just like disrespect, all in the name of I want to have a man or I want to have a child. I don't know if you people realize that there are actually sperm donors out there. Okay, you want to connect with this man so that you can say, okay, this is the man I have a child with. I get it. But I say that to say, I don't get why you are so desperate and so in a hurry. I know we can never ever vet a man because these men out there these days, which reinforces why I am celibate, is because they would study what women say they want. Yes, they will study what women say they want, and they would act like these men women say they want, in pretense, just to get you, just to get the woman. And afterwards, be it 6 months, 5 months, you start seeing their true color. Those are men that weren't real from the start. If you are with a man, as a woman, you should be happy, you should be flourishing, you should be achieving, you should be developing. That is what you should be doing as a man. And when you are doing that, if you are a true woman who truly loves that man, you will pour back into that man, because it's what he pours in you that you will pour back to him. Unfortunately, we have baby men out there. Baby males. That's why I call them baby males out there. Men who prefer to use the hole in their bum rather than the stick in their front. Those are the men we have out there these days. And that means I am going to be very, very, very single and celibate for a very, very long time, because this woman right here, I am not about to give my freedom, my rest, and my happiness and peace up for any baby males out there. I have seen them. I see them always. Every day I see them. There are women, the men out there are men who would do anything to join two women's heads together. The men out there are men who despise women, especially the black males. The black males out there are men who are very, very jealous of their own women. Very jealous and very disrespectful to their own women. The men who put their own women in danger for other group of men to disrespect. Those are not men that I, for one, I am attracted to or desperate for. And this is regardless of how fine you think they are, or how wealthy or affluent, or how toned you think they are. Those are none of my business. It says when you know the truth, because I'm not into Bible or whatever, I'm into spiritual, I'm a spiritual woman. When you know the truth should set you free. But I see women knowing the truth and think they can change the truth and the nature of this truth and the mindset of the truth of these men. So I don't know what Keke Palma was thinking of. I know the man she's with is not fully black, but is a product of a mostly black man anyways. So a snake does not give birth to a rat. A snake gives birth to a snake. So definitely the carbon copy, the mindset of the baby man would definitely go to him. It would definitely go to him. When will women actually know that you are nothing to men like this? Men who despise women, men who are transactional, men who, when you don't keep stroking their ego, you are not worthy in their eyes. If you don't keep stroking their ego or overly nice to them, you are nothing in their eyes. When will you know this? I see women, they think because a man asks them out, or a man, prefers them over another woman, they think they are the prize. No, you are not the prize. And I'm not saying this because I'm jealous. There's nothing for me to be jealous of any woman about. There's nothing. You are pretty, I'm pretty. You have breast, I have breast. You have, you have what you have, I have what I have. So there's no way I'm going to be jealous about any woman, but to tell the truth. And these men, like I said, unless you are stroking their ego or you are overly nice to them, they see you as garbage. Hence why it's so good, it's so easy for them to kill women when you stop stroking their ego. When you stop stroking their ego, then it becomes a problem. How can you work hard to earn your money? You work hard to earn your status. You work hard to do things for yourself, to rise yourself above minimum. I know whatever you think you are, whatever money you think you hold in a bank account, you are still human like everyone else. I'm not in that group of putting anyone down because, you know, you're a celebrity and they are not. No, 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 no. But if you work so hard, because I know how it is to be trying to build yourself, to become somebody. Even me as I am here now, I'm trying my best to build my life up, to build myself up. That's what I'm trying to do as a woman. To make my life comfortable. To be where I dream to be, where I vision to be, where I plan to be. And if I become what I want to be, I will not go and choose a less than man. Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing, but we've seen catalog of men taking advantage, of men resenting you for trying to be their caregiver, for trying to support them, for trying to just, you know, cater to them. We've seen countless cases of these men. You pick up, you dress them up, you wash them up. We've seen how they turn out to be. You can say, oh, the same for women. But then again, men are supposed to be the head. That's what you're supposed to be. It is a man's world. When we women do these things, we do it for good, with good intention. Yes? When men do these things, it's transactional, so it's different. It's different. So why Keke Palma would go to all that stress of becoming who she is today and then decide to go down low will always amaze me. All this self-love, self-care, you know, women talk about. This Keke Palma issue tells me women don't really love themselves as they say they do, as they claim they do. Because the kind of love I have for myself, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I am a woman who was married to her first love. The first person in my life, that was the first person I got married to. And we were together for 16 good years. And that 16 good years, I have been growing emotionally. I've been growing physically. I've been growing mentally. I've been growing socially. I've been growing intellectually. I've been growing financially. Yes? And when it comes to my ex, he was just growing physically. Every other aspect, I have to keep stroking. I got fed up. Because most of the time, I see myself drowning and stagnant. That was all I saw. And this was someone that was obviously not where I was when I met him. I picked him up, I cleaned him up, and that's it. The rest was history until I decided, you know what? I've overgrown this. The level we are in, I've overgrown that level. The level he is in, I've overgrown it. And I took the necessary action, which did not please him. Of course, they're not pleased that you know, you are no longer interested in that baby male version of them. They are not pleased. So I took my action, and that action has been 3 good years now. And I don't regret it one bit. I don't. A lot of women obviously contributed to China's Cynthia G's video being taken down, because most of them don't like the truth. They do not like the truth. I see why women are blamed mostly, because you have a choice to make, and you go and choose and make the wrong choice. You always think you are a mechanic, women. You think you are a mechanic, that you can fix things, fix something, that you can beautify it. All of you think your name is Patience. No. All of your names are not Patience. You all are not mechanics. You can't keep fixing men that don't want to be fixed. Men that despise you when you fix them. You can't be fixing. And then the worst part of it is bringing a child into it. That's the baddest part. That's why we keep seeing all this hurt, all this pain, all this wahala. If you don't mind me using that word. Everywhere, smelling all over, from generation to generation, because we never learn. We seem to be liking this misery, because that's the only way there is story to tell. I don't know, or that's the only way you get attraction, or that's the only way you don't get bored. I don't really know what it is with women and the desperation of wanting to have a man and having a child for a man, when those men don't even look after their children. They don't. It's only now that we complain that some will listen and, you know, obviously make amendments in their various homes. Yeah. I must say I'm saddened. I'm saddened. Because women, they feel like when a man leaves another woman and a man comes and asks them out and toasts them and whatever, they think they are the prize. You're not asking men the question that you should be asking men. Why did the other woman leave you? What did you do? Who were you to her? Women don't ask those men those kind of questions. They don't. They don't. Their boredomness or whatever it is, the fact that they have not dated a man for so long, and then a certain man who has gone to shave his hair and maybe do something with his beard and go to the gym and lift some weight and wear a white t-shirt and a black jeans trouser with a new shoe or whatever. When the man comes and toasts them, they just think they are... Women think they found a man. And they just relax and let their guard down to this man. And before you know it, they are pregnant. Yes? Before you know it, the man that they think was the man that they think he was is not the man that they think he is. A child is already involved. And this silly man now would not want to look after his child. He wants to look after his child through your private. Because without your private being there, he doesn't want to look after his child. Women, we are our biggest killer. We are our biggest killer. aside of domestic violence and all this other headache going on with men and women, you are also your biggest killer. And I wish women will realize this. I wish they would realize this. I know Keke Palma would get herself out of this. I know she would get herself out of this. But I hope that she doesn't get herself into it again with another man. Because there are many women out there who just crave men's attention, men's, I don't know, they call it love. You know, there are many women out there, and they will continue to make these silly mistakes. And it doesn't matter if they are celebrities, because we've seen a lot of celebrities make silly mistakes and still in silly mistakes, you know. I mean, I can count a lot of it. I mean, if I was to make references to men, I mean, to women, celebrities, I mean, Tina Turner is that's number one. Yes, we see how men are devious. Men are very devious, especially black men. They are very jealous. They are very intimidating. They are miserable. They are transactional. You are nothing to them if you are not stroking them one way or the other. You are not. I, for one, at this point in my life, not attracted to men whatsoever. I'm not a lesbian. I can never be a lesbian. There's nothing like that in me. But just men in general, especially these men we see nowadays. And the problem is, it doesn't matter. Their age does not really matter. It doesn't matter, because they said old habits die hard, or young habits die hard. I don't know how the parable goes, you know. Men these days are baby males, and you women have to really think 3 times. It's not even think twice anymore. Think 3 times. Or even add the number 7. Think 7 times before you deal with all these baby males out there. Because celebrities are making that mistakes. These are women who are accomplished. These are women who are quote unquote pretty, you know. And they're still getting it hard with men out there. They're still getting it hard. So women in general, especially black women, open your eyes, shine your eyes very, very, very well. The world is full enough. There are babies everywhere. Don't be in a rush to do another recycle. As I always call it, is recycle. You're recycling. Don't be in a rush to do that. When you are working hard for yourself, make sure the man is working hard for himself. When you are grinding for yourself, make sure the man is grinding for himself. Yes? I know we can never, ever, ever be 100% sure, because nobody knows anybody's mind. But there's these little red flags that you can be picking up on. Yes? And don't be scared to leave at the beginning. Even though you've been celibate, or you've been without relationship for 5 years, and finally you found something and you are leaving it again in 5 months' time. If it is not good, it's not good. If it's not working, it's not working. Leave. Don't think about what people will say. Don't care about what people will say. Just leave it and be at peace with yourself. This peace we take for granted. Yes? Like I said, Keke Palma will bounce back, and everything happens for a reason. I just hope that more young girls and women are taking notes and learning from all these mistakes that celebrities are making. It's a learning process for all of us. And we need to take that bull by its horns and learn to be patient. Learn to accept being alone and single. It is not a disease. It's not a disease. Yes, there's a man for every woman out there. There is a man for every woman out there. Even I am celibate. There are still men that are asking me out. It's my choice to say yes or say no. And my answer has always been no. Because I am not ready to raise any baby. I am not. I'm not ready for any mistake. I am not. So, that's my little token I can add to this Keke Palma's issue. Continue to like, continue to comment down below, and continue to subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Take care.